Early 600s AD. An elderly man arrived in the city after decades living as a desert hermit. His name was Vitalis. He was 60 years old, ancient by the standards of the time. Most men his age were preparing for death, seeking comfort and rest. Vitalis did the opposite. He sought the hardest physical labor he could find. Every day, despite his age and frail body, he hauled heavy stones at construction sites. The work destroyed his back, left his hands bleeding, made every step agony. But he kept working, earning a few coins each day. Then, every single night, he went to the brothels. Gaza was a deeply religious city, Christian, Jewish, and pagan communities all living side by side, all agreeing on one thing: prostitution was shameful. A moral stain, a sin. And this old holy man, who'd spent decades in prayer and fasting in the desert, was visiting brothels every single night. The whispers started immediately. Did you see him go in there again? A hermit, a man of God, in those places. He's a fraud, a hypocrite, preaching holiness while indulging in sin. People began to spit when Vitalis walked past. Former admirers turned away in disgust. Religious leaders denounced him. Parents used him as a warning. See what happens when you pretend to be holy but your heart is corrupt. Vitalis heard every word. He saw the contempt in their eyes. He felt the shame they tried to heap on him. He never defended himself. He never explained. He just kept going to the brothels, night after night after night. Here's what they didn't know. Vitalis never touched those women. Every night, he would arrive at a brothel with the coins he'd earned that day from backbreaking labor. He would pay for a woman's time, the same amount a client would pay. But then he would sit down and talk to her. You don't have to do this, he would say quietly. This isn't all you are. This isn't all you can be. Some women laughed at him. Some thought he was insane. Some told him to leave. But some listened. Vitalis would tell them, I can help you get out. I can find you work. I can help you start over. To the women who wanted to leave but saw no way out, Vitalis offered something revolutionary, a plan. He used his daily wages to provide dowries, the money that would make a woman marriageable in a culture where former prostitutes were considered unmarriageable. He arranged safe houses. He found them work as seamstresses, bakers, servants in respectable households. He connected them with families who would accept them. He saved them, one by one, night after night. But here's the crucial part. He made them promise not to tell anyone. Let them think what they want of me, he would say. But you get to start fresh. No one needs to know where you came from. Go, build a new life, be free. Vitalis understood something profound. If people knew he was helping prostitutes, they would watch which women he helped. Those women would be marked, identified, shamed. Their fresh start would be poisoned by the knowledge of their past. So Vitalis chose to be misunderstood. He chose contempt. He chose to let Gaza believe him a hypocrite so that the women he saved could walk freely into new lives without suspicion following them. For years, this went on. Vitalis hauling stones until his body screamed, then spending his wages to buy freedom for women no one else saw as worth saving. All while Gaza despised him for it. Then one night, a man attacked him. The attacker was never clearly identified. Some say it was a jealous client, some say a pimp who'd noticed his girls kept leaving. Some say it was a random act of violence in the dark streets. What matters is this: Vitalis was beaten severely. He managed to drag himself back to his small room. But at 60 years old, after years of punishing physical labor, his body couldn't recover. He had no money for a doctor.